ranking every plane over here. We got a couple here. So, here we go. First, we're starting off with the Embraer E2 family. You know, you usually start these off with some sort of Airbus or Boeing, but I'm different, so I decided to go Embraer. Why not? So, I'd say the E2 would go somewhere around. It's not the best plane, but it's also not the worst. So, for now, I'll just put it in B. Anyway, now we've got the E190. This plane is just very basic, and it feels like a copy of a lot of planes. It's just your generic regional jet C tier. Why not? Anyway, now we have the E195. So this is just a longer version of the E190, so it's just a copy. Poop. Anyway, now we have the E175 over here. So this is what you'd call a unique plane over here. So I'd put it in B tier as well. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. I think the same for the E170. Anyway, now we got some good stuff. Here's the Beechcraft 1900D. This is the Beechcraft 1900D. As you should know, it's my favorite plane. Come on. It obviously has to go in ST. Anyway, now we have the Etihad Saab. Now we have a Saab 2000. I'm sorry if you don't like my ratings. It's my opinion. Anyway, in my opinion, the Saab 2000 is a bit too long for my liking, so C tier. You can go and stick over there with the E190, buddy. Anyway, the 340 can go in A tier because it's a pretty cool turboprop. Now we have the ATR. No, I'd say B tier as well. That's the ATR. And the 42, A tier. Okay, here's the one and only Boeing A380. I thought, why not? Let's just put it in A tier, why not? Pretty cool plane, I guess. Here's the A350. This plane is this plane is overglazed, come on. So you just got to... Plane's overglazed. That's the problem. Anyway, now we have the A330. I wonder where the hell I'll put this. And for the A330, I'm thinking... It's a pretty nice plane, the butter machine itself. Why not S tier? It's so laggy. What's going on? Anyway, now we have the A321. F tier, no comment. Now we have the A320. It's original. B tier. The A319. Come on, S tier. If you've been on the channel for a bit, you might know that I like the A319. So it's kind of obvious. I just ordered an A319, and I will do an unboxing video on it soon. Anyway, here is an Air France Airbus A318. Come on, it's also goated. S tier. Now we got the A310. It's a nice, short and chubby boy. Very chubby boy going A tier. And then you have this A300. Yeah, C tier. It's just your average twin jet, even though it was the first twin jet, it's pretty average. To today's standards, it's pretty average. Anyway, now we got the Dreamliner. So, in my opinion, I have no clue what's going on. So this 787 goes in F tier because it's not my plane. It's just not my plane. 777. C tier, why not? It's just what I have to do. I don't really like 777. Anyway, here's the 767. I'll just put it in A because I know it's a pretty cool plane. So why not? It's a pretty cool plane. Now we have the 757, the Ferrari of the skies itself. I guess it has to go in A tier as well, along with the others. No, I'll just put it in B tier actually, because it's not as cool as you think, because it has 2 variants of engines. The 747. Come on, immediate S tier. Now we have the 707. This is obviously the original plane, but I have to put it in C tier because I'm standing run out of room here in the good. In the good tiers, I'm starting to run out of space, so I'll have to move them over there for now. Anyway, now we got the 717. Not really cool, but it's also not very cool. It's not really cool, but it's not very uncool, so C tier. The 727. Yeah, this plane has some history with me. Come on, A tier. Now, what about the 737? So the 737, it's kind of just your average. So B. The A340, which is the last plane of the video. Over there. Anyway, now that we've ended the list, that's the overview of what my list looked like. So before I end the video, here's a sneak peek.
Systems damaged. Systems damaged. Systems damaged.